going to learn how to connect shapes across the fretboard. Now, connecting shapes across the fretboard can lead to longer lines, more creative ideas all across the neck instead of just being stuck in one box. So I like to often take shapes, melodic shapes, and connect them modally across the fretboard so that I can see the entire neck as one. In this lesson, I'm going to use the 2-1-2 concept to show you, because it's a very clear way to show you how this works, and then you can take it from there to explore it how you feel you need to for your own playing. We're going to start with G Dorian, and we're going to find a shape for each bass note in the scale. So for example, that's a G Dorian scale. We're going to find a 2-1-2 shape for each note. Okay, now the next shape that I came up with was this. Then for the next note, together however you want. You're free to create anything you want. I just came up with these as an example going across. Now, you can think of them as starting on each note in the scale, or you can think of them modally. So if you want to think, here's G Dorian, and that's the second note in the scale, and the third and the fourth note in the scale, that's fine. If you want to think of this as a Dorian idea, then a Phrygian idea, then a Lydian idea, then a Mixolydian idea, that's fine too. It just depends on how you like to think of it theoretically. So now that we have several shapes mapped out across the fretboard, what I like to do is to start just playing up and down them so I can get familiar with how everything feels. So we'll do something like this. That's a great exercise to start with. Alrighty, that sounds like a line. That sounds like something that you could either play all together or use in fragments in an improvisation. The next thing I'll do is make fragments. So instead of 6 strings across, I'll do 4. Just to find some fragments of these shapes. And this may take a moment to practice to get these under your fingers and happening visually. So you can do exercises like that to get familiar. You can also take that 4-note idea and break it down into 3, like that. So it'll be 2, 1, 1. So you can get these great lines. Then you can improvise around with these shapes until you start finding interesting combinations to add to your solos. Now here's some examples on a G minor vamp. I'll take the shapes and I will just improvise some ideas based on them.